Well, short interest according to Ortex has jumped back up to 14.8%. This is about an immediate 2% jump since we last seen according to Ortex. Again, we just pay attention to this for the trend, but the trend is showing that shorts just added on. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we have a lot of stuff to cover, so make sure to watch until the end of the video so you don't have to watch another update video here on YouTube. All I ask is for you guys to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment down below. Okay, AMC is trading at $4.89, down 2% on the day, and if we bring in the drawings right here, you will see that it is testing a breakout to the downside on the bottom of this channel after getting rejected at the top and wicking above. So we did test a breakout of this flag. We see that short interest is increasing, but what else do we see? We see 314,000 short exempts on August 26th. If you come over and you take a look at the chart, coincidentally, that is of course when we wicked out, August 26th right here. So as soon as AMC decided that it wanted to break trend, it wanted to break above structural resistance, shorts dropped short exempts on the stock as quick as possible to continue to hold the algorithm down. Now we are pushing lower, along with several other things. Things are selling off. At the end of the video, we're going to talk about Nvidia and SPY and Bitcoin. But before we do that, we need to talk about our squeeze plays, our meme plays, so on and so forth. AMC completely finishing this cycle, 149-day cycle that we have started and have been tracking, will be ending very, very soon. You can see right here, it will be over. So how much more of this chop trade? My guess is not much, right? I'm expecting a straight up move higher pretty soon. Either way, I've been waiting 4 years now. This is really nothing. I'm not too worried about it. I'm extremely patient. I know many of you guys are extremely patient, and there are ones that are very impatient. It turns out the impatient ones have been here for a less amount of time. The ones here know why they're here. It's not just about a squeeze. It's not just about a ton of money. Of course, that is it, but it's also to fix the market, and that is essentially a huge reason why I haven't sold this position. I know how to trade, but this position means more than just a trade. AMC is not reporting options data according to Stock Tracker. If we come take a look at GameStop, GameStop broke below trend before AMC and is getting a sell-off now. Personally, if this was a trade, these are easy puts to the downside. GameStop is likely to come back down to around $18.50 before getting a bounce just based on this sell-off. Now, this could be a fake out across the board, and we're going to cover that a little bit later. But overall direction is something that we are going to have to talk about. Options data is also not being reported for GameStop according to Stock Tracker. Short exempts have been added on the 20th as well as the 27th. 20th, we also, right prior to that, tried to break trend. 27th is right after we got this nasty sell-off, and now we broke under the trend. Now it is the 28th. You can see that they strategically move these stocks lower and lower. GameStop, 120 days about into its cycle, and also ending very, very soon. On top of that, they just released when the next earnings is going to come out for GameStop, in which I believe is September 10th. It is showing September 4th on the chart. If it is September 4th, even better. Chewy, up 13% on the day, came all the way up to $30. Chewy has a good shot at testing the top of this fib at $31.50. Now, somebody knew this was happening because in the last week, over $3.6 million in Chewy $32 call options were purchased for this Friday's expiration. So somebody easily saw this coming. Now, they announced earnings, and that's why you saw the gap up. Net sales of $2.86 billion increased 2.6% year over year. Gross margin increased 120 basis points year over year. Overall, we don't have to cover everything, but shout out to Chewy for doing pretty good. Roaring Kitty did put this one on our radar as well. Maybe Chewy's over, maybe not, right? Let me know if you played Chewy. I know some people in Discord did. If Chewy gets a break open and close above $31.50, it could easily come right up to $40. So just keep that in mind as well. Of course, Holo, we've talked about it several times. Now, what is the time frame here? What are we looking at? At this point, it's down another 13%. I told you guys, you don't have to hold to this downside and just wait for it, but these aren't going to give you signals. Now, the reason Holo's on the radar is because I have these cycle lines drawn out, and every single time they have not failed. You can see a major jump, thousands of percentages right here. You come back to the previous one, major jump, thousands of percentages right here. Previous one, major jump, thousands of percentages right here, right? And that's all the way back since inception, since IPO. What happened? We are here. Are we going to get that major jump? Personally, I think it's worth the risk to reward depending on how much to risk, because these are thousands of percentages I'm talking on this line. Now, AABB as well actually looking pretty good. It held up decently on the 4-hour, came all the way down to 41 cents. May just hold right here at just sub 50 cents. Keep this one on your radar as well. Definitely still not done. Now, SMCI crashed over 8%. After Hindenburg Research accused the company of accounting manipulation. Hindenburg claims that their 3-month investigation uncovered accounting red flags. They are now short of the stock, which is down over 50% from its all-time high, and SMCI since August 16th is down over 15%. This is, I believe, NVIDIA's 3rd largest customer. It's not going to be good for NVIDIA, and you're seeing that sort of correlate over the charts. But what I want also to point out is this is likely algorithmic, and they knew that tech stocks were going to get a sell-off, and they just dropped this catalyst. Hopefully, NVIDIA is not going to have the same thing. Now, we called this out a little bit earlier. You can see NVIDIA where it's coming down to. 123.50 to 125 is where I assume we're going to close. We just broke under 124. At this point, I believe this is a shakeout. Coming into earnings, you're going to probably have good earnings. Very risky to trade. A lot of people are playing puts. A lot of people are playing calls. If you want to leverage up and you're feeling frisky, NVDL is a leveraged NVIDIA, and which is also coming down to this line, which is where we have to watch to hold. The S&P 500 is also selling off, but real quick, I want to show you what could happen with NVIDIA. This is just like prior earnings. This is something that could happen right here, where we come up to around 140, and that's where we top out at, which is going to be about a 13% gain or so. SPY broke under trend on the 4-hour, which we entered puts in Discord easy with a stop loss in profits right now, still holding. SPY could easily come down to 557.60, and that's the first level that I'm watching since we broke that support. And right there, I will decide or not to hold on to my puts, but this is happening across the board. You're seeing a sell-off across the board. This is not necessarily good for NVIDIA coming into earnings. It's not good overall. 110 million was liquidated from cryptocurrency in just 1 hour yesterday, and you saw Bitcoin absolutely take a nosedive. It got a breakout out of this wedge, came up, closed above 63, faked everybody out, came all the way back down, sub 60. Now you're looking like you're going to close back in the bottom of this descending parallel channel, which is not good for Bitcoin. It's not good for the crypto space. So Bitcoin looking weak, the market looking weak, tech stocks besides NVIDIA looking weak, all show several signs of weakness coming into NVIDIA earnings. And if NVIDIA earnings does not hold up, you may just continue mass sell-off across the board. If NVIDIA earnings do hold up, this is just a major bull trap that you're going to see. Last but not least, for Bitcoin, NASDAQ also have filed with the SEC to launch Bitcoin options trading. And last sprinkle on top, Buffett just unloaded $1 billion more worth of Bank of America shares. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Make sure to press the 3rd link under the video so you can come see my trades and talk with me on the daily and the most amazing people, stocks, and crypto all day long. Level yourself up for a coffee a month. Do not sleep on it. If you're not in yet, get in there. We also have options trading alerts in there. We post our gains, post our losses, and overall, best vibes, best people. Come join the family, guys. That is the 3rd link in the description of the video. Obviously, make sure you're subscribed to the channel because we are close to 30K. If you want to 20 free stocks, use the 2nd link under my video. Open a Moomoo account where you can trade and earn 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash. And once you do that through my link and deposit into your account, you're getting free stocks from there, courtesy of them. You're also getting level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more as a retail trader. So all of those tools in your arsenal for free. Again, use the link, open an account, and make a deposit into your account. Last but not least, top link, my custom indicator, pattern detection, and forecasting. Let me know if you guys have tried this out and how you like it. Let me know in the comments down below. I've already heard from some people, and I see that some people are not canceling. I'm giving you a 14-day free trial just to test it out. Putting my money where my mouth is, I don't think that you will regret adding this to your trading view chart. So go add it. Level up your trading. It detects patterns, gives you price targets, and forecasts what the stocks might do. That is it, guys. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.